Hey there, Amy Demas with Communicate Excellence. Thank you for stopping on by. I'd love to tell you a little bit about my journey and how that impacts the way we can work together. After high school, I attended the United States Military Academy. As one of the first 1,000 women to ever attend there. That was an interesting environment when it is mostly male and some of the instructors are still not ready to have women attending. I know what it feels like to be a little bit on that outside. I ended up blowing out my knees, so I finished my degree, my Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, at the University of Missouri, Rolla, or now called Missouri University of Science and Technology. I loved learning about engineering, and after I graduated, I worked for an engineering consulting firm, designing pipe runs for petrochemical piping. I want you to think of it as braces on a huge scale. 400 degree plus temperatures, 12-inch, 14, 16-inch pipes, putting in expansion loops, stops, putting the growth into one area for the pipe, taking pressure and forces off before you get to a pump. That was great. Even wrote a design guide for it. But in the early 90s, an economic downturn, and they laid off all the stress engineers. I was okay with that, as I was expecting my first child. It was then that I got a dozen or more years with my 3 kids at home. I actually homeschooled them, back when it was homeschooling, developing their own curriculum, assessing curriculum that would best fit each person and how they learn well. After a period of time, I did become a single parent, and I had to return to the workforce. But as I did so, I went back and got my MBA. I know, a little unique combination, engineering to business, but it helps me sit in that liaison spot between IT people and sales. It's kind of like me sitting in the in-between spot between doctors and team members. Well, at Bank of America, I worked on projects turning your checks into images, but also working on cash products. Think of glorified ATMs that receive and put out money so that industries could earn interest overnight on that cash instead of it sitting in a safe. It's why I have 56 patents under my name, Amy Folk, at that time with Bank of America. But while working there, I got my own personal life coach. She was the one who put me in Toastmasters. She was the one that introduced me to Dr. Don Demas. You starting to see how this turns in your direction? We knew that at some point I would like to work with Team Demas Orthodontics, but we don't always get to choose the timing. And when he had some front desk individuals move on to other opportunities, I put my 2-week notice in, and I was sitting at the front desk with no training. As time would have it, I moved through each of the admin positions in the office, except I drew a line at treatment coordinator, because I said engineers are not sales. But when your husband is the orthodontist and the treatment coordinator calls out sick, you get a 5-minute warning to know that game on, you're on. I went in the only way I knew how, being a mentor, helping people get what they want and what they're seeking. And I was effective at it. So I thought, great, I'm going to be a treatment coordinator the rest of my career. Another left turn. Cancer arrived, wiped me fully out. And it's then that you assess, what do I really want to do? What do I really want to be when I grow up? And with discussions with my husband, we decided I need to be back out of that office. I need to be empowering others. I'm a teacher at heart. And so it's there that I use those Toastmaster skills of listening to talks and providing evaluation to talks that I was an award-winning Toastmaster on. I started to build a program. Listening for those small, repeatable habits that we can implement to elevate the whole performance. That's where that engineer comes back around, using those 6 Sigma tools, how to reduce errors and get the biggest impact. So here we are. I want to let you know that your team members will never be surprised with my actions. No mystery calls. I only listen to phone recordings or watch exams and provide feedback off of observable behaviors. It's there that I set that environment of trust and we gain that cooperation of change. So take a few moments, put some time on my calendar. Let's talk and see how we can create some great wins for you, because I want you to win that call, win that start, and win the loyalty of your patients. You have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.